my name is Alex.
Hi, I'm Cameron.
Hi everyone, my name is Josh.
Hey, my name's Kion.
I have always been into girls, but on top of everything, I am asexual.
I'm mostly straight. It's kind of complicated, but I do have a preference in girls.
Before I knew I was trans, I was like, hey, I like guys and girls.
Normal people are kind of like, hey, I wanna just... And then there are people who are just not very interested in it, which is me. Kind of puts a limit to who I can be with.
I have never really felt the need to explore my sexuality because I've always known I was attracted to males, even though I didn't know I was trans.
Calling myself a lesbian didn't feel right. Something's not adding up. I definitely like girls, but I don't feel like I'm a lesbian. I don't feel like I'm a girl who likes girls.
Before I knew I was trans and before I knew I was asexual, I was always sure that I was into girls, and that was not gonna change.
I explored my sexuality when I was younger. I dated guys. I kind of stopped dating because I just didn't really feel an attraction to guys, and I didn't really know why.
When I discovered I'm trans, I started kind of freaking out because I was like, shit, I have to present masculinely, I have to be a boy, and to me that equaled being straight.
When I was about 15, I was with a girl. I didn't know that I was an asexual, so we sort of just had a normal lesbian relationship.
The fact that I'm trans and gay wasn't very difficult for me, regardless of what my body has looked like.
When I tried to go against everything that I believed and felt, I started dating a guy and broke up with him. Couldn't handle hiding anymore. Started embracing the fact that I am transsexual, but I am also asexual.
When I was younger, before I came out as trans, I was dating a few guys, but was perceived as a straight relationship. Really, it was a gay relationship.
A girl actually asked me out. I was like, whoa, this feels a lot more right. I definitely like girls. It was a little bit after that I actually realized I was transgender.
When you realise you're trans and you start dating people, the dysphoria can get kind of bad because you feel like you're not valid as a person.
There was a real physical disconnect with identifying as trans and asexual, but still liking girls and wanting to be in a relationship.
It's very difficult to find someone who will love me for me. If you're looking for like a cisgender gay guy, I feel like it's just harder.
Imagine when you want a girl, but then you're trans and she gets kind of confused, like, but I can't like you because you identify as a guy, and then you're also asexual.
My sexuality has never really gotten in the way of me dating, but being trans has.
Most of my relationships have been online. Actually, all of them have except for one.
Right now I'm actually with someone. She is a lesbian. It took almost a year for her to accept the fact that she liked me. She doesn't question the fact that I don't want to change my body.
Being trans probably has a big thing to do with why I haven't dated many people. Talking to girls and trying to figure out how to make that work, it's almost like I'd rather just not deal with that right now while I'm still trying to figure myself out.
They started questioning her sexuality. I am a guy, and that just confuses people. And then on top of everything, she was not asexual. Although I am not interested in anything like that, there are things that you do for your partner.
Well, if we want to have stereotypical heterosexual sex, that's going to cost money.
I got into 9th grade. It was a lot harder. I had just come out as trans, and nobody in high school wants to date somebody who looks like they're 10 years old.
I've had a cis boyfriend accidentally misgender me a few times. It hurts a lot when it comes from a partner.
When I started realizing that I am trans, it started being a bit confusing because then people would ask me, so are you straight since you're into girls?
When it comes to getting physical, being trans, it's really awkward. It's really hard trying to operate in that situation when you have the wrong body parts.
It's kind of weird for me to say that I'm straight, though, to be honest, but I definitely have a preference of girls, physical, aesthetic, emotional.
I've always felt like a gay male.
I started identifying as straight and I was like, I only like girls, I can't like guys. I felt pressured to present as straight because it would make me seem more like a boy. As I got more comfortable with my gender, I got more comfortable with my sexuality.
Since coming out as transgender, I really haven't had many relationships. I'll really date anyone because I really see sex and dating as two separate things.
It's very confusing, but if I would be living in a male body, I feel like I would not be comfortable being with girls. I am most comfortable being with someone who has the same body as me.
Your gender does not define your sexuality, and your sexuality does not define your gender, and you can date whoever you want.
I can't really have sex with girls the way that I feel like I should be able to. My parts don't match with girls, but my parts match with guys, so I don't know, it's pretty confusing sometimes who I like, girls or guys.
I don't want to have to explain what being trans is. I want to be with somebody who has already either been with a trans person or understands it to an extent that they won't be asking me like all the basic questions.
I am transsexual, but I only want to be with girls who are only into girls. It was too much competition.
In the past, when I've been with someone non-binary or feminine or female, whatever, I feel more confident in myself because I feel like they have more of a chance of seeing me as male than a cis guy would when he looks at me.
I think I have found myself and I am comfortable with myself as I am. I am comfortable with my sexual identity.
When you live in a small city and you're gay and you're trans, it can definitely be a struggle.
Being a trans person, it can be extremely daunting dating, but it certainly doesn't make it impossible.
Peace, yo.